Can tell you why that is. I mean, no one is being held accountable here because ultimately it comes back to Scott Morrison. We saw there in the story, Stuart Robert is the minister now, but he wasn't the minister when these decisions were made around Robodebt. The minister before that for social services was Christian Porter. He wasn't the minister when it was conceived. The person who was the social services minister when it was first conceived was Scott Morrison. The person who was then in charge of the finances when they were trying to save the money in the lead up to getting the surplus was the then treasurer. That was Scott Morrison. And then the person that wanted to make sure that they got the surplus because it was so important before the last election, that was the Prime Minister, Scott Morrison. The reason no one's going to resign for this is because at every stage of portfolio responsibility, at the heart of what's happened here was the now Prime Minister, and he certainly ain't going to sack himself. So ultimately, no one's going to be held to account.